Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike Fixes Things. If this video helps you, please remember to click subscribe and like. It'll help me out a lot too, and it doesn't cost you anything. Today we're going to be building the Langaryd sofa from IKEA. This is my third attempt, so I've learned a few things. And this was the couch that we're replacing. And we got this one from Wayfair, and it is not comfortable whatsoever. It was $350 delivered to the door, and it has to go. So we are going to be assembling this thing. It comes all in all these different pieces, 2 different boxes, that size and that size over there, and all in pieces. So as standard form with IKEA stuff, you have to put it all together. So I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to do this and what to watch out for, because first time they sent it to me there was a manufacturer's defect. I'll tell you what that was. And the second time they sent it to me, it was missing a crucial part for one of the legs, and I'll show you what that is. So here we go. Let's get started on step 1. All right, step 1 is putting these bolts into the back of the lounge side of it. And it's simple like this. Tighten it down all the way. Take the other one. Done. Step 2 is attaching the seat of the lounge to the back and bolting it together. Washer and a bolt. Washer and a bolt. And it comes with this little handy tool to tighten the bolts. Step 4 is attaching these hooks to the arms so it hooks onto the backrest. Pieces look like this. The peg goes in the hole. And for these, you'll need a Phillips screwdriver to tighten that down. Okay, this lounge side is built to be on the left side of the couch. There's 2 very different ones. If you want it on the right side, this is built completely differently. This is the part that was built incorrectly the first time I bought it. So you'll want to make sure that this hook lines up properly with this slot. The first time I bought it, it had this slot was a little bit too high, and the hook wasn't hooking onto it. So I'm going to put it in place. Put that hook in place and slide it in. And that should line up right with the bottom of the couch. And there we go. In step 6, you take 2 of the longer bolts and install them from here. And then using the tool, you tighten it up. The one thing I will say about quality is if you want your couch to last, you'll want to tell people don't sit on the arm of it. Because if you look inside here, way up here, you can see all that's supporting the curvature of the arm. See this curvature here is a piece of bendable board and 3 sticks of plywood. So I would imagine anybody with any weight sitting on the arm of the couch will break those. So if you want your couch to last, don't let anybody sit on the armchair or arm of the chairs. So after that one manufacturer's defect, I sent it back and it came back to me and I reassembled everything. And the next thing that was wrong was this metal bracket was missing. So when you unpack it, you unload it, check and make sure that metal bracket is there. What that's for is for one of the legs to screw into. That's going to actually be holding a lot of weight. It holds the center of the lounge chair plus the whole left side of the long part of the couch. This lounge has 6 legs. I want to make sure you get all 6 of them on there. Okay, once you have all 6 legs on there, you're going to be attaching these brackets. This is what's going to hold the 2 pieces of the couch together. We'll be using these 2 bolts, and it wouldn't be IKEA if it didn't have an Allen key to use. So that would help. And there you go. With the Allen key, when the screw is loose, you use the long side into it, and once it's tightened, you can use the shorter side, and that gives you a little bit more leverage to tighten it down all the way. Now we're going to be assembling the other part of the couch using these bolts again. Okay, moving on to step 13. We're going to be attaching this. So line that up with the bolts. And again, using the washers and the nut. Put one on each. And tighten them down. If the bolt doesn't go on, or if the nut doesn't go on the bolt easy, just turn it upside down the other way. Normally goes on a lot easier. And you tighten it down with the handy tool. Okay, once you got all those tightened down, you're going to line up this hook with that slot. Get it in place. Make sure this part is flush. There we go. And using these long bolts, okay, step 16 to 19 is putting the legs on. Some legs will come with a leveler here, which is step 17. These legs don't have the leveler, so just putting them straight on. Make sure they're nice and tight. And then step 19 is putting this gadget, this peg, and we're almost together. Next step is to turn it over. So the next step is the base of the couch down here has to hook on this, while that peg is going in that slot. So you have to do a little tipping to get it in place. Not quite perfect here, so I'm not convinced it's in that hook proper. It is. There we go. And that, my friends, is the finished product of the Langaryd. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Just click the subscribe button and it helps me out as well. Hope this helped you. Have a great day.